Are you optimistic about the future or pessimistic? Are we heading to a bad place if things don't change, based on everything that you know?
I think we are headed to a bad place if things don't change. Yeah, it seems like the current default path is heading towards a very, very scary place.
How do you contend with that personally and emotionally?
And I think it's the sort of thing that like gets me down on a regular basis, but also I've been dealing with this for so many years now that I've sort of gotten used to it, if that makes sense. I would be incredibly happy if all my predictions turn out to be wrong and an AI hits a wall, for example. I used to be known as a pretty chipper and optimistic person, but in 2020, my AI timelines predictions started collapsing due to GPT-3 and the scaling laws papers and the bioanchors report, which I can talk about if you're interested. But basically, some events happened in 2020 that convinced me that actually this stuff was like quite plausibly coming by the end of the decade. And humanity is very obviously not ready for this, you know, in a whole bunch of different ways. And so that's obviously very scary.
And that's an extremely scary world because of all things you've said. But again, because of this recursive self-improvement where AIs can train themselves. And at such point, we're starting to lose hold of what's going on here.
I mean, the AIs are already training themselves, to be clear.
Can you explain that in layman's terms for...
Yeah. So an important thing for everybody to understand is that modern AI systems are not software in the normal sense. I mean, they are technically software, but they're not lines of code. You know, it's not like some engineers at Anthropic went and wrote lines of code that basically says like, you know, when the user asks for this type of thing, then go do this type of thing for this many steps or whatever. Instead, it's a neural net, you know?